Yeah, let's fucking go. Toy Story time. Alright, what's up guys? Jermro here, back with another Toy Story tutorial. So, first thing we're going to do is hold B and R because that skips all the loading screens and it comes in frame perfect. You don't even need to mash. Literally the best fucking game in the world. Best speed game ever created. What other speed game lets you just hold a button to get through fucking loading screens? Which took me a couple tries to get. But trying to do the 10 frame there, actually you can try it up to 5 times without it losing time overdoing the normal level. So I got it on the 5th try, so yeah. It's a frame perfect trick. So let me explain 10 frame right now while this is like a super easy level. So the 10 frame is actually a frame perfect trick regardless of its name. It's actually frame perfect because you have to hold the button for exactly 10 frames. One sixth of a 60 frame game. So this level is really easy. You just put the toys in the toy box basically. The best time you can get on the timer at the top is a 132. And hell yeah. Hell yeah. And then we're gonna go on on Andy's bed and we're gonna go limp. Sneezers please in the chat. And that's it. So the next level is the hardest level ever created in any speed game ever. It's called Ego Check. And the Toy Story community told me to game over an Ego Check on as a joke, but I don't think I want to do that, so. I got 5 lives on purpose. Okay, so right there, I didn't get the clown jump, so you can actually 10 frame over that clown and save a health point, but I didn't get it, so I'm gonna have to be a little bit cautious when I come to the plane jump, which is soon. So this level is just really, really long with a lot of like whips and it's basically just memorizing where you have to jump, where you have to whip. We can actually exploit the bottom, so the bottom doesn't just instant kill you, it makes you bounce up like this. So we kind of exploit that a little bit. Fuck! I didn't get the plane jump. That plane jump saves 0.5. That was actually a very recent find, way after GDQ, probably like May or so, when we found that saved time. Alright. We're gonna have to take this very slow. Yeah, so this level is like one of the longer ones in the game. After this, the longer levels are going to be way towards the end. This is not the longest game in the world. It's only about 20 to 23 minutes, depending on your skill level. I fucking died in Ego Check! So that whip at the... Oh god, we're starting at the very beginning. Alright, we're going to get to it all over again. Let's do it. Alright. Nah. That's too slow. Getting checkpoints is slow. Jasper, you're in for a fucking treat, my friend. Is that Closty in the chat? What the fuck is happening? I love Closty. Yeah, so we're gonna get to do it all over again, but this time I won't be going for dump tricks. Are you fucking kidding me? I got the checkpoint this time. We died twice in Ego Check. I think this is memey enough. Alright, let's do it. Game overing an Ego Check. Oh, fucking Christ. Okay. I wish you could 10 frame over that. It's actually a dolphin, regardless of what Kipple says. It's a fucking dolphin. It's not a shark. It's not a shark. It's a dolphin. Yeah, you fucking... Okay, so that's how that whip is supposed to look. It's basically, you input the Y and the jump at the same time, but it's on a specific part of that little shelf that you're on. My ego is being checked. Yep, exactly. Alright, so this level, you don't want to be in the way when his laser goes off. The game basically tells you how to play it.
You don't want to be in the way when my laser goes off.
Take that!
So all you do is you duck for the hits.
Here it comes.
And he spawns random. The spawns are random.
Cool.
They're not in any particular order, but he usually has a middle one, one on the ground, and then one in the I guess the sky.
Here it comes.
But they're random. So the fast strat here is after he shoots, he pulses 1.5 times, and you shoot him, or you shoot him. Frick, you hit him with your whip. Take that. So that's that. By the way, this is like my first actual speedrun on console, so buzz clip here is going to be very difficult. And here we go. Let's do it. So this game is also the greatest speedrun ever because it has every kind of game you could ever want. Like if you want a racing game, there you go. It's a fucking car level. You want a super long platformer? Bam, ego check. Later, we're going to get to the Doom level. You want to fucking play Doom? You play Doom in Toy Story, the one game that you need. That's all you need. If you want to play through the game easily, turn on invincibility. No problem. Just play through the game casually. I fucking swear to God. There we go. This runs. Oh, every Toy Story run ever has claw speed. Go! Everyone, give me their exclamation point. Go in the chat, please. Also, it has jamming music. You want to get lit to some freaking dope music? Listen to the Toy Story soundtrack. That's all you need. I might actually die here because I kind of banged some walls. You know, don't just hate when you bang walls and it kills your battery. So, in this level, you can skip some of the batteries. The batteries fully, it doesn't matter which battery you grab, it always fully charges your little meter. So you can actually skip quite a few. At the beginning, you're actually able to skip 2 batteries, but it's really, really close. So you actually have to, like, perfectly curve around the edges and stuff. You can't hit any walls, and you have to be perfect in your movement to get it. All right. There's 2 opportunities to hit a 10-frame jump at the beginning. I didn't hit either of them, so whatever. This level is just a bunch of damage boosts, and they give you a piece of health at every checkpoint, so that's great. You get a lot of yeehaws. This is the part of the movie where the toys hate you, so you have to like kill them, I guess. I'm not sure. I have way too much health than I should. I should have like 2 health here, but I died at the end of ego check, so that's why. So at the end here, we're gonna do that. You can do a little loop-de-loop, and we're gonna hit him, and we're good. So the next level, every good game has auto-scrollers. Think of any game you've ever played that has an auto-scroller. Even if you hate it, it's a good game, even though it has it. So this game also has auto-scrollers. But these are actually difficult because the resolution that the Super Nintendo is at is very small horizontally. So you actually can't see most of the things that are on the outside of the screen before they're right on top of you. On the Genesis version of this game, the screen is a little bit wider, so these levels are a lot easier, but we're not little babies and we play on the SNES version, it's better. I missed 2 stars. Fuck. Nah, Genesis is fucking garbage. If you play on the Genesis version, you're garbage. Now, the Genesis version is pretty cool. It has an extra level, and it has a little bit different mechanics. The times are so close together that we actually race together. So we have weekly races on Sunday, and the Genesis and the SNES community, which is like 2 of us each, we each run the game on our respective console. And you know, sometimes Genesis wins, sometimes Super Nintendo wins, but more recently it's been just Super Nintendo because Emmett's a fucking god at this game. I took damage when I wasn't supposed to. So, I might actually have to die here to get extra health, but we're gonna see if we can actually do the Buzz battle skip. So let's try it.
Watch out!
I'm not gonna say anything.
To infinity and beyond!
Alright.
To infinity and beyond!
I missed the fucking hit. Alright. So we're gonna get the 2 cycle here, which it still saves a lot of time over doing the— oh, you motherfucker.
To infinity and beyond!
I fucking missed the tire again. Okay, whatever. So actually, 3 cycle. Basically, when you hit Buzz, the tire actually goes off screen. And and so if you whip it at a certain range, you can actually bring the tire back so it doesn't go off screen. It still has a hitbox regardless of like if you're hitting it or not. So we actually just we have certain times, certain positions where we hit from, and we can actually kill them all with the first tire, and it's called the one cycle. But it's really hard. I think there's a time where you have 2 frames or so to actually hit the tire. So I'm actually gonna take a death here. Because this is the longest level in the game. It's essentially an auto-scroller, but we take a lot of damage boost, so I want full health for it. So this is the level that's the best level to explain how the health works. The health works in this game, it's really fucking weird. So the game, each level has 50 stars, or is supposed to have 50 stars. Some of them don't, for some reason. No one really knows why. But there's 50 stars in a level. If you collect all 50 stars, you get a life. If you collect 49 stars, you get 4 points of health. So that means no matter what health you're at, you will have full health. So in these levels with 50 stars, the next couple levels are only going to be collecting 49 stars as opposed to 50, so that we can just recharge our health. Because if we got an extra health, like if we got an extra life, we would have to die to use it, which is not very useful. It's more useful to just refill our health at the end of the level, so we can take more damage boost in the next level. So, yeah, that's pretty much this level. You have the Luke pants walking by. Like Microsoft Paint pants. Yeah, good. Rolling way too deep. I'm playing a little bitch right now. So shoutouts to RPG Godfather, my literal hero. Shoutouts to the Rolling Deep Marathon. This is the 4th time we've ever done it. Holy shit, guys, let's fucking go. So, inside the claw machine, this is probably the hardest platforming-wise level. It has a lot of really tight jumps and a lot of really tight whips. So if you like tightness and jumping and whipping, this is the stage for you. You can whip whatever you want, Clark. No, but so this level, we also take 4 points of damage here in this level, so we're gonna collect 49 stars again, so we can get the full health at the end of the level. I'm taking this section a little bit safe because I'm gonna try a different strat. I want an extra health, or I want an extra life, so I'm actually gonna grab an extra life, and it's a lot slower to do this, but I don't want to game over. I almost game overed in the one run through I did before the marathon, so we're gonna be a little safe. It's fine. We'll do it. So you just run over here, get a yeehaw, yee-yee, and then you come over here, grab the hat, and now we have 3 health. So right there, that jump that I was trying to attempt, that was actually a 10 frame. So if you can hit it on the first try, it saves, I think, like, oh my god, I did the old strat. It actually saves, like, I think over a second. But if you don't get it on the first try and you get it on the second time, you actually lose time over doing it normally. But if you get it on the 3rd try, you actually still save half a second. So it's kind of strange. It is all based on when the platform that you're trying to jump on next is, if it's up or down. If it's down, then you're gonna save time. So basically on the odd number jump that you're trying. Yo, claw skip is definitely free on console. So here's the Doom level.
Hello.
Yeah, it's pretty wonky. So this level is also pretty wonky. So there's actually been a new route for this level. I won't be attempting it because I've never done it before. But basically, you do the whole thing but backwards, because walking backwards is actually 1 unit faster than walking forwards. Grab the. Welcome to Toy Story. So here, there's 4 aliens. So I'm taking the old route. So there's 4 aliens. There's actually the one that we grabbed first, and then the one that we just grabbed right then is technically the 3rd one. There's one to the left of us that we're gonna grab last. But there's a moving block here that we want on a correct cycle, so you can see it's moving here. Now I'm gonna stand here, wait for it to push me.
Hello.
It moves you 1 pixel forward, so you kind of have to just like watch the screen to make sure you're not. And then you go back, walk backwards, and it kind of cancels out the cycle that it was on. So that's how we do it. And then we're gonna grab the last one, and we're gonna do claw skip. So claw skip, I'll explain it right now. Claw skip happens because there's too many sprites on the screen. The game's like, fuck, and it kicks you out of the level. So we're actually, the old strat was to kind of wait a little bit and get into a certain like position and then do it. But we found that you can just do it right off of the bat. And it works because you're only supposed to spawn 3 of the alien guys at once. But if you hit something with the alien guys, then you can spawn more. You can spawn 3 more every time you hit one. So you can just spawn like fucking, I think we spawn like 10 or more at a time, so the game's like, oh no. So let's try and do it. Got it? Easy. Fucking claw skip is free on console. Easy game. Dude, I played on LCD like my whole life. Ooh. Okay. So that jump right there at the beginning is actually the hardest strat in this game. It's a very, very tight jump that lets you fucking goddamn this level. So all these fireworks are RNG. I'll just state that first. But the jump at the very beginning is like very tight. And if you miss it, then you have to do the stage completely like weird and different than you're supposed to. Oh my god. This is so tight. Way too fucking tight. Like, can't even get in there. We're going to... I'm actually going to show off a new trick. So this has never been done in a run before, like an actual good run. So it's called sit skip. So RDM saw it first. Let's fucking go. Raw uncut. So basically, when you face left, the game doesn't register you as like here. So you can kind of just stand here without activating the hot thing, and the bowl kind of does that. But what's good about it is that once you start doing the animation, oh, I was just slightly off. You actually can skip that animation, the hot, ow. So I didn't, I kind of fucked it up a bit, but that's fine. You saw the fucked up bowl, that's fine.
Hot, ow. Hot.
So here is just visual cues in the background to make sure you don't get hit by the yo-yos. Each runner, I think, has their own different ones. But since we have one, we actually want to be at 1 health so we can take damage here. The next stage, we're going to take an intentional death. It loses 5 seconds over the run, but it makes the rest of the run really easy, and it actually saves time because you don't die. So you don't die later when you could die now. It gives you full health so you can take damage boost in this level. You could play this level with 1 health, but you'd have to play it really safe, and you'd probably end up losing more time than you would be saving by not dying. Because a death in this game only takes 5 seconds to respawn and come back, whatever the fuck the term is. I think respawn is. So this level is very fucking, it's notorious for its like RNG because of the fireworks. So here we have to wait for the firework, and it has to get a good pattern. There's a firework here that can hit you. We used to wait for this section, but now we just go because we realized that we shouldn't wait for the fireworks. That firework gave me good RNG, so we're good. That whole section is just like an RNG fucking playground. So the rest of the run, or the rest of this level is pretty straightforward. You do some whip climbing. You take damage here. Smart peek. Here, so this part's really fucking stupid. So you have to be completely stopped to hit these guys. If you're not completely stopped, they just phase through you. So it's just trying to move as much as possible while also being completely slow, which is funny.
Take that.
Take that. Watch out.
Watch out. Watch out. Watch out.
Hooker here is trying to get real fucking close.
Watch out.
And then once you're at the lava lamp, you're good. So this level, ending this level with 3 health is super optimal because for Roller Bob, there's now, I kind of figured it out finally how to not take damage But it's really nice because there's only 2 places in Rollerball that you can take damage that are really hard to avoid damage. So you can technically get out of level with 1 health, and you're fine for the next level, which is the end, basically. So we're coming up on the end of the game here. So Sid's dog takes up, or Scud, sorry, Scud takes up most of the space here. But he actually, his hitbox isn't the full amount of what he is. It's not like a square, so you can actually kind of like get closer to his paws, and it makes it easier to jump over that first can because there's a rocket in a can below, a rocket above. It's really hard to make that jump because the game's jumping physics are just fucking stupid. So it's nice that you can scoot back a little bit. Because again, on the SNES, auto-scrollers at this level are really hard because things just fucking appear without you even knowing. Hopefully I cannot, this is the next really hard jump right here. And I did take damage, I jumped too high. You can see how that jump is really difficult. It's like, you only have a certain amount of frames to actually hit the jump button. Because if you hold it for 10 frames, you're doing it 10 frames straight to the fucking rocket. But if you do it too little, then you're dead. So it's a very small window that you actually have to jump. Just don't take damage. It's okay, we still have 2 health, which is really good for the last level. So I can still fuck up a little bit, and I'll be fine. Super optimal. Alright, we're coming up on the second to last level here. So this is just another racing level. So in the Genesis version, actually, before this level, we have there's a level called Daytona. Daytona, yeah, that one. And it's like it's an actual racing, like it's like Mario Kart-esque, and it has like the actual racing mechanics and shit. It's nothing like this, but it's a whole extra level, so it adds like quite a bit of time to the actual speedrun. So that's why the Genesis version sucks. All right, we're good. This level, the battery runs out way faster than the other one, so you have to actually pick up more. But it's a pretty defined route that's the fastest, so no one really does anything different there. So, Rocket Man, this is the last level, so time will be coming up in like a minute or so. But this level is another kind of auto-scroller-esque level.
Here it comes.
And you can't really see anything ahead of you, so the only thing you really have to like base your movement off of is the stars.
Watch out.
To infinity and beyond! So the hard part about this is if I die, I don't have these star trails anymore.
Watch out.
So I have to basically do the level blind.
Here it comes.
So then I have to do the level blind and raw.
Watch out. Watch out. Here it comes.
Yeah, that van is really mean. It's like it forces you super low, and then you have to go so high, which you know. Trying to stay high all the time. Who's got that herb when I'm dry?
Here it comes.
Who's got the herb when I'm dry?
Here it comes.
Shout out to Jordan Miller.
Here it comes.
Alright, so time is actually when the fucking light appears on the car, and I didn't know that for the longest time.
Watch out.
So actually I can slam my fucking face into the car at the end, and it'll still be time.
Here it
And
comes.
time is now.
Watch out.
And that's Toy Story. From that day on, Woody and Buzz were best friends. And whenever a new toy came into the bedroom, they were welcomed as friends as well. For the toys had learned a great lesson. While it's nice to be Andy's favorite, all a toy really needs to be is the best toy it can be. Well done! Hope you have completed Toy Story. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for playing. Alright. I definitely enjoyed it. 23-35, that's a fucking shit run! But it's okay. It's okay, second place soon. Alright, I'm gonna roll out. Thank you for having me. I will see y'all.